people are attracted to the idea of things. They're not actually attracted to the thing itself. So when it comes to being real, yeah, people love the idea of real.
Yeah, man. I see greatness, I see impact where you have enough for them youths, yeah. You'll help them to wise up, you see me? Just go and do your thing from no matter when nobody's said. You understand? Yeah, man.
You know it's the Ron Talks channel. Hey, yo, Ron. Ta-na-na-na. I was just trying to be awkward. You know it's the Ron Talks channel. Guys, the topic for this, it's a fun question. So the topic for this was the Majah hype and Kirby fuckery situation. Now, there's many scenarios into this as it relates to Kirby's side of the story, Majah's side of the story. There's always two sides to each story, right? Even though they say there are three sides, there's your side, the other person's side, and the truth. Sometimes the other person's side is actually the truth. So let's just say both sides to the story, right? So, sorry. Overall, guys, personally, alright, let's take it from Kirby's side. You know how it is. I'm building you up and I'm tearing you down. So let's just bring up Kirby's side, right? So Kirby's saying that she was abused by him, she got beaten up, he did voodoo and all these things on her, and the sex videos that came out, which is 4 to be honest, I lost count. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I lost count. You know what I mean? Of the video. I think it's 4. Yeah. 4 videos that came out. She's saying that Majah was the one that exposed it, right? First and foremost, with the first video that came out, she's saying that that was like 10 years ago. People are speculating that that phone doesn't look like a 10 years ago phone. And if that video was from 10 years ago, why is it that you still have it on your phone? According to her, Majah took her phone and all these things. Why do you even have those videos on your phone if you're engaged and you're the fiance of a guy? Why would you have a phone that has the past memories of ex-boyfriends you were sucking off? You know what I mean? You have so many girls out here who don't even want to expose their past to their current boyfriend. So why the hell would you even keep something like that? That's very fishy to me. So I'm taking it from her point of view, right? So she got beat up. The videos were exposed by Majah, but we already debunked that. If it's the fact that Majah exposed it, why the hell was those videos on your phone knowing that he's your fiance? Why would you have past men on your phone? You have a lot of girls don't even want to expose them past, so imagine just keeping that. That's fishy, as I stated before. As it relates to the abuse, personally, if you're getting abused in a relationship, why not leave same time? Why not report it to the police? Why bring it to social media? Why isn't Majah in handcuffs right now? You saw what happened to Chris Brown when he beat up Rihanna. Didn't he get arrested? I mean, report the shit. I'm not saying it's 1, 2, 3. I know the whole dynamics of domestic violence, relationships isn't as easy as it sounds. But report it. You have family members. Talk to them. Them should make it be one of them reporting. So we already debunked that, right? We already debunked that. That's basically in a nutshell her side of the story. Majah exposed her. He released the videos. Majah beat her up. And I already debunked those two theories just now. Now, let's debunk Majah's side. So Majah is saying that, he was the one that was getting burned. Those videos are probably more recent as it relates to when they were engaged. And he's also saying that she's a very wicked girl, this and that, Ray. Now I'm getting to hear that this girl, Kirby, was a groupie as it relates to Majah. A girl that he came across that has a lot of high interest in him because of his status. Like many girls out there when it comes to celebrity and regular girls dynamic. Him end up wife her, and then everything went downhill. Now, according to Majah as well, she wicked, she this, she that. The videos them more recent than people think. All of these stuff. Now guys, I can break this down many ways. I could have gotten a lot of screenshots as it relates to the situation. Keep in mind it's two sides to the story, so it's one thing to dissect one side, but the other side as well. And it would have made the video way longer than what I wanted it to be. But I'm just giving you, it's my views, right? It's fun question, right? So I'm giving you my question of it, right? No lie. This is a fun question. This is my views, sorry. This is my views. You know what I mean? This is my views. So overall, my views on this is basically, sorry about that. I personally think, alright, let's say what Majah is saying is right? Let's say, you know, the videos are more recent, blah blah blah. Guys, I don't know, like, I'm not surprised. If it's true that him pick up a groupie girl or a girl like based on what Kirby be announced as and that reach him, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. You see, this is why I got sorry about that. And that this is why guys need to pay attention to the exterior, the mental state I should say, of a female and stop putting so much emphasis on the external factors. This is what happens. You see those type of situation with Majah, you know, it would have never happened to me. Because I'm a weed out woman. If I go take a girl serious, I have to weed her out. I have to know about her, I have to know she come from her past. I have to know exactly what I deal before I get myself into her. Anything else, you're gonna stay as a friend or just a fuck. Pick one. You know, because you're not gonna get a commitment from me. There's many girls out there who me didn't know friend in a really matter the category and they never get a relationship out of me. They might get friendship, they might get dick, but they never get nothing more. You can ask my friend them. Out of all of we, them have the most relationships problems out of all of we. I don't. Coming off a weed out woman, and you need to know the difference of girls if keep with fuck and the girls them if keep with deal with. Same old woman will talk to you and say you're ambitious and you're such a nice guy and keep you as this boyfriend material and make you wait out for sex, while the fuck boy and the one who just raw and disgusting him and get the pussy non-stop. That's how women weed out guys. The boyfriend and husband material then put on the stand right there, so give him the wifey material face, the dirty boy should freak you out with. It sounds harsh, but that's the harsh reality of how women weed out men. You guys should do the same and weed out woman. Know the difference with the wifey material them and the dirty girl them if you just give her one smash and leave. Now overall guys, I am not a fan of domestic violence. So if it is in fact true that Majah had hit her in any way, shape or form, I'm not against that. It doesn't really matter what a girl does. You know, probably she slap you first or she want beat you up first, make you understand. But otherwise just walk away. You know what I mean? Especially if you know that you're the type of person once you start fight, you're looking to kill the person, like me. It's best to avoid fight. I avoid fights as much as possible because when me start, me not gonna stop. Even if you push up against me or whatever, like me really don't want to start. Because when me start, me not gonna stop. And it's either you go dead or you go leave the fight there with something that dysfunction in your body for life. So overall, just try like avoid all of that. I don't condone beating women. I just condone in walking away. In any situation that's not beneficial to you, walk away instead of beating and complaining and whining and, you know, just straight toxic shit. Overall, guys, you need to realize this. I said it in the comment section of a video. You know what I mean? Pretty Don's video. You know, shout out Pretty Don, one of the most rawest person on YouTube. I said it on the video that this shit happens way more than people think. It does happen way more than people think. You know what I mean? It happens way more than people think. Behind the scenes. Your girl I get exposed. She did a cheat on you while on a date. Domestic violence. Everything that's happening between Kirby and Majah happens more than people think. So when I see people acting the most way about it, I'm like, this happens way more. This is how you know the difference between people who live on social media and people who live in real life. Because it happens a lot. It just isn't broadcasted on social media. It isn't broadcast in a hashtag. But it happens a lot. So you tell me, you know? Look, you know my views about woman already. You guys know me expect anything from woman. So if it's the fact that Kirby cheated, I'm not surprised. You know what I mean? You, a girl would they would be on board, and if the right guy come across, she'll just run upon him. And I stated in that video in the Female Nature series that a female can board for the simplest of thing and just do it. You know what I mean? So my views about the woman thing. If you expect anything from a woman, so I'm not surprised that she bun him. I'm just surprised how him react to it. You know what I mean? So know the type of girls to avoid. You know, because based on what I'm hearing about Kirby, she have a way of doing certain stuff, and she was a groupie of him before them get engaged. It's just Majah catch feelings and want to marry her, and then him get that. I don't know why is it that if it's the fact that Majah exposed her, why she even still have those videos from 10 years ago. Why not delete them? I don't know. That's what made me kind of pray her away if I lie she'll tell. And then Kirby had the GoFundMe page I heard about. What's that all about? You know what I mean? So honestly, I look at the situation as one big shithole. You can see my breakdown of all of this kind of bit all over the place because I'm not going to take the time to. I know the whole nutshell of the situation, but I'm not going to take the time to fucking search up the date when Kirby born and Majah born and when they start the comedy and when this start and give us precise dates. I'm just giving you my raw views on the situation based on my knowledge and what I know of it. Now, what I would say, I would condone if I was Majah, I would just as Pretty Don even said it best. If I was Majah, I would just pick up myself, learn my lesson and keep it pushing and go back to what I do best, which in his case is comedy. Pretty Don said it best. All of us have been girl clowns for at least one girl in our lives. We learn the hard way as men. So just learn from it and keep pushing. You know what I mean? And if I was Kirby, if it's the fact that let's keep in mind, I don't know which exact story is true. I'm just going by both sides. If I'm Kirby, just keep getting better. She private her Instagram page now. It's no longer public, so I guess she tired of the fuck jokes them now. So if I was Kirby, I would just keep my head up and keep pushing. You know what I mean? You already stated your story. You stated the whole situation. You stated that he didn't cheat. Him expose you. Let's say your theory is correct. I would just move on. There's nothing more to prove. But I feel sorry for the children in this. I feel sorry for the children in this. Me feel sorry for your son who go have to see. Me can just imagine him in a high school and them a gimmicks him and him just run a joke on somebody and somebody just say, well, at least my mother not a pan video they suck cock. Any day of the week, that will always hurt. Any day of the week, that will always be the gimmicks that takes the cake. Any way him talk, anytime him a gimmicks with him friend them, that gimmicks they will just whoever say it to him win the gimmicks game with him. And that's really sad. Him go always have that reminder of a dick they go in his mother mouth. On the internet. Me even hear say the pan porn up too. So that tell everything. So that's just my raw views. And I'm taking it from Majah's side and Kirby's side. I'm not going into integral details about that. If that's the review you wanted, bitch, go up on our next channel. But I give you the raw, in a nutshell review. I'm giving you the review of how I looked on both of their stories and how I would move on if I were in their shoes. The Ron Talks channel. Check out the other videos in the My Views catalog. I have other videos as well. Subscribe, like, and comment. Shout out to y'all. Big up.